is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down a serious route, they'll...
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Szoboszlai. Proves too strong. Rodri. Foden. Oh, super find. Van Dijk. And Mohamed Salah. Konate. To McAllister. Gakpo. Nachos Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. Foden, out towards the flank.
Look, movement creates more options.
Climbs up big!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Konate for Szoboszlai. Robertson for Szoboszlai. Robertson. Looking for options for movement. Wits. Cross goes in there. Oh, important interception. Defence has got rid of that. Robertson. Wits. And it's Salah. Over to the left.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's been taken straight back. And it's gone back to the keeper. Now Van Dijk. Gently done. Ruben Diaz gets it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ooh, delicate chip through. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. Ake makes the interception. Now it's Haaland. He's left his man. Now here's the delivery. Gakpo. And that has left him in a heap. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Matheus Nunes. Ruben Dias. Well played for Matheus Nunes. Lofted upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking to break out here. Threads one in. And played right into his path. Oh, what a mistake! Issa. And the finish! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Alisson can pick that up. Gakpo. And it's played forward. Oh, that's clever. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Rodri looks to get on the end of this. All played for Matheus Nunes. Gakpo. Konate. Robertson. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Now it's Haaland, played out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. And he's heaved it away. Gakpo. And he's found a way past. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee...
He's had a hit! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Oh, he's bustling through here. He's got the shot away! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
And he's forced to go back. Konate, Robertson, shifted upfield. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Great leap! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland! Chance again? No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Haaland, and the counter is on. Wirtz gets his pass away. He's in a good chance. That's a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And now they can spring out of defence. Konate. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Foden was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ruben Dias. Moved forward, and quickly so. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the runner. He can run onto that. That's it! It's there! They're level in a trice.
That's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Isak. Succumbs to the pressure. And they can counter here. Now it's Haaland. Ruben Diaz. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rodri made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind the defence.
Bernardo Silva goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good spot, he's seen the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Szoboszlai, played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Sends it forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Vince. Shifted upfield. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to make the challenge. Vince. Konate. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Against the crossbar. Rodri tries to clear. And it's Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. Spread out to the left.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Silva. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bernardo Silva has been caught there, it's a foul. Now who's going to be first to this? Ake. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Dias. Rodri. He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Van Dijk. For Szoboszlai. Isak. Has a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Isak really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ruben Dias moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Isak. Mohamed Salah. To McAllister. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. Aimed in towards the centre. And now they can spring out of defence. Ake. And it's played forward. Konate, Mohamed Salah. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mohamed Salah. Wits. Oh, he's had it taken off him. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Fiddles it through. And they're quick to get it back. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Knocks it away. There's the delivery. And he's there to get rid. Van Dijk. For Szoboszlai. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Konate. Robertson. Robertson going full tilt down the left. There's the cross. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bernardo Silva is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Gently done. Played back to the goalkeeper. Robertson. Forwards and with intent. That's been cut out, well played. Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Bernardo Silva. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Konate. Move forward and quickly so. To McAllister. That's been intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Oh, red. Nice interception. It's Mohamed Salah. Clearly not happy with that. And he's picked out the run. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vardiol. Nachos Nunes. Moved on forwards. Chipped through. And he just whacks it away. Robertson clears. He's had it nicked away. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Haaland. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bernardo Silva. Nice ball and he's in real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Konate. Robertson. Interesting ball. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Stood up well to him there. Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
McAllister. Gakpo. To McAllister. Back into the middle. And that has been cleared. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Foden. Played out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Szoboszlai. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And the defence can get it clear. Bernardo Silva. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Calmly anticipates. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah. And the shot's on here. Gakpo! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Fiddles it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Dias. All played for Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Foden. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Bernardo Silva! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
gone looking for safety. There will be a throw-in. Gets away from his opponents. And the keeper's in command. Gakpo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just eases him off the ball. Soboslai. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Rodri. And it's Ake. Sends it forward. Nicely intercepted. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. For Soboslai. Shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Played out towards the right wing. Matches Nunes. Great run on the overlap here. Robertson gets it away. That's good play. Van Dijk is there. He's had a shot! Good effort first time.
Bernardo Silva really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Van Dijk. Robertson. Konate. Robertson. Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Foden. Matches Nunes. Ruben Dias. And it's Bernardo Silva. Passes short and sharp. Ruben Dias. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Rodri. Gakpo. And here's the chance to counter. Gakpo pinches it off him. Rodri. Chance to break. Good read, needed to be. Ball's out once more. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Opts to play it back. messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. Good spot, he's seen the run. Can he get onto this? Towering header! Now, it's come back out! And right on half-time! That is telling! Alisson, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Szoboszlai. Isak gets his pass away. Gakpo. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Bernardo Silva. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Haaland. And it's half-time here. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. And either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this. So it's back to business. Szoboszlai. Now it's Wirtz. Robertson. Lovely feet. Keeper's dealt with that.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Now the counter. Now it's Rodri. He is through here. Ruben Diaz. Rodri. Very nicely done. Oh, it's played into the area. Massive leap! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Haaland simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Now Gakpo. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Now Salah. Out to the left it goes. Cross from Rob. Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Ruben Diaz. Matheus Nunes. Gently done. Ruben Dias. Forwards and with intent.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's looking for the runner here. And that has been cleared. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Salah. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Okay. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that has left him in a heap. Foden carries the ball down the right. Szoboszlai. Robertson. Konate to McAllister. And it's Salah. Moved forward and quickly so. Ruben Dias. Foden. Ruben Dias. And Ake. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. Over to the left. Wriggles his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Matheus Nunes. Ruben Dias. Now it's Haaland. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
A restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from. That was a stunning finish.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Matheus Nunes. Ruben Dias. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Haaland! Good stop. That wasn't wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Who played through for the wide man. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Ruben Dias. Here's Ake. Matches Nunes. And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. McAllister.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Chiesa. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now to Rodri. Robertson gets rid without sophistication. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Ake with the clearance. That tackle was certainly sturdy. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And now they can clear their lines. That's very neat. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And out to safety. Knocks it out wide. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Silva, shifted upfield. Konate. Robertson. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ake. Sends it forward. Knocks it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Foden. 60 minutes played. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that's a good ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side, and he has been fouled there, and the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gakpo. Soboslai. Header! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Foden. He's had it nicked away. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Konate, Robertson, Konate, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball that. Oh, they can break here. He's beaten the offside trap. Gakpo with the cross. He can get that clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Isak, Gakpo, in towards the middle, and that should be the keepers. Moved on forwards, Matheus Nunes, it's Bernardo Silva, Matheus Nunes, and it's Bernardo Silva. He's going to be pulled back for that one. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Foden. Got a shot away! Just off target.
Bernardo Silva usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And it's played forward. Wirtz. Robertson. Wirtz plays it in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Haaland. Oh, good spread. Foden battling down that right flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mohamed Salah, looking for the run-up. Can he get onto this? He's free, he has got space. Ruben Dias with a fine tackle. Matheus Nunes. Oh, nice touch. Played into the middle. Wirtz. Ake producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Matheus Nunes. Moved forward and quickly so. Isak. Defenders on the back foot. Crunching tackle. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
Haaland. A real chance to break. Played into space out wide. Haaland. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Wirtz. Gakpo. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's in! And they've come roaring back into the lead. Where does this go from here? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Isak. He's through, now is he in? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Salah! Gets good distance on it. Now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rodri. Out to the right. Foden. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming, and the shots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Chiesa. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Gakpo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Defending of the desperate variety. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Robertson. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Haaland. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Forwards and with intent. Calmly anticipates. Robertson. Vitz. Deftly done. And he just whacks it away. There's a sharp little ball here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Foden. Ruben Dias. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Oh, can he get onto this? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Plays it forward. Ekitike. He's found a way through. Fiddles it through. Donnarumma catches it safely. Foden.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Robertson. And the keeper's got it again. Here comes the corner. Cleared away. And he'll shoot here! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Interesting ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Shifted upfield. Ignoring. Now it's Rodri. Aimed in towards the straight lead. And that could come back to haunt them.
Haaland couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Matthews Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's tried one! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Bernardo Silva with the short one. It's run loose here. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. And he's there to clear it. And they've got a throw. Rodri. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. Gakpo. Oh, it's come loose. Haaland. So what can they make of this? Ruben Dias. He's not going to get any further than that. Gakpo tries to get it clear. And he can clear it away. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rodri. Nunes. Haaland! And the lead stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
And he'll shoot here. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Konate. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Chiesa. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rodri.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, for some tackle that. Throw it. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Just whacks it away. And it's Bernardo Silva! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Vince. Gakpo. Played out towards the right wing. Gakpo.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ruben Dias.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He can run onto that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bernardo Silva. Ball played for Nunes. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Ball played for Nunes. Oh, it's played into the area. A real chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
From immediate danger. Ruben Dias. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mohamed Salah sends it forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ruben Dias.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ruben Dias. Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Five minutes to add. Konate. And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Big glory. And it's Bernardo Silva. Fiddles it through. Great work on the overlap. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ekitike. And now the breakaway. And it's Salah. Good spot, he's seen the run. Jones. There he goes, Jones! And it's there! And surely that settles it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Thinks one through. And he's managed to get rid. Doku. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gakpo. McAllister. That's Chiesa. Ekitike. Jones. That's an excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Ikmuri. Gets his pass away. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared. And time is up.